Hello world, my name is Scott, or as I affectionately call myself, the Bitter Old Queen. Okay, this is a video about how to play solitaire in the car. Okay, this is something I learned when I was a kid. My cousins were actually the ones who taught it to me, but my brothers and I, we used to play this a lot in the car and stuff like that. All it requires is a single deck of cards. Okay, I'm going to do this like this just for a moment, and then I'm going to show how it's actually done. Okay, I'm going to put something up here and show how it's actually done. But you're always looking at the last four cards. It's all you pull from the back. Okay, and you're only interested in the last four cards. Now, if these last four cards would have been, let me see, a club and a club, you could take out the two in the middle. If it would have been a six and a six, then you can take out all four. The point is to end up with zero cards. Okay. The thing is too, if someone ends up with an odd amount of cards, there's 52 cards, you take them out in twos or fours. So either they cheated or two cards stuck together. Okay, so I used to play this with my brothers. So we used to watch each other. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to put this stuff up and show you how to play the whole game. Okay, I'm telling you, this game was so much fun when I was a kid, and it wasn't loads and loads of fun. It wasn't a laugh riot or anything, but we had, it passed the time. Realized back when we were kids, the only thing you could do in the car was read. Okay. Or listen to the radio. We didn't have videos, we didn't have tablets, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have anything. We had cards and the radio, and that was it. So, okay, so I'm going to do this one more time. Another thing I have to say is, we recently did a lot of decluttering, and you know what we decluttered? We decluttered all of our old cards. That is stupid, and we saved all these boxes and boxes of new cards, and they're also stiff. Now, this is an older deck. It's not that old, but anyway, don't declutter your old cards. I miss them. Anyway, okay, I'm going to show you one more time. Remember the technique. Bring it over like this, and you put your tricks between or under your leg or whatever, because you're riding in a car. So you're interested in the last four, okay? But the beginning and end of the last four. That's what you're interested in. Now for this, if this would have been a 10 and a 10, you could have taken out all four. If it would have been a heart and a heart, you would have taken out the middle two. Now we need a club or a four. Okay, there's a club. So you can take out these two. Now we need a 10 or a heart, a club or a four, a club or a queen, a three or a club, a seven or a heart, a 10 or a diamond. There is a diamond. We need a seven or a heart. There's a heart. Okay. We need a three or a club, a seven or a heart, an ace or a heart, a spade or a jack. There's a spade. Okay. Now we need an ace or a heart. There's an ace. So you check out all four. Look at that. Now we need a queen or a club, a three or a club, a seven or a heart, a two or a heart. There's a two. Now we need a queen or a club, a three or a club, a seven or a heart, a spade or an eight, a five or a heart. There's a five. Now we need a club or a three, a heart or a seven. We need a spade or an eight or a heart, a nine or a club, a seven or a club, a four or a spade. There's a spade. I can take out these two. Okay, now a seven or a club, a four or a spade. There's a spade. Okay, a seven or a club, a four or a spade, a queen or a spade, a king or diamond. There's a diamond. Okay, now a queen or a spade, a king or a diamond. There's a king. A seven or a club, a four or a spade, a queen or a spade. There's a spade. Okay, and now look at that. There's a sevens, Okay, now we need an 8 or a spade. A spade. Now we need a 7 or a heart. An 8 or a spade. A 5 or a spade. A 6 or a spade. Oh, and a club or an ace. Oops, sorry. Club or an ace. There's a club. Okay. A 6 or a spade. Nope. A club or an ace. Nothing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Not bad. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. So I hope you enjoyed my fun little game. Thank you for coming to court and have a great night. Okay. And I hope this is something you can play with kids. You know, you can play in the car. You don't need electricity. You don't need anything. You can play it in a blackout. You can play it anywhere. So all you need is a deck of cards, and you can have a lot of fun. Okay. Thank you for coming to court. Have a great night.